Hey guys, it's Riley. It feels like it has been a minute since I have filmed for this channel. I cannot remember the last video I posted. I have been a little bit preoccupied with my age read channel and other life things, but I am back. I want to continue making videos here for you all because I adore it. And today I wanted to give you a few of my own personal tips for self-care during a depression funk. I go through depression funks pretty regularly, about once every 1 to 2 months, and they can vary depending on how long they last. Sometimes it's only a couple days, sometimes it's like 2 or 3 weeks. So the tips that I have written down for you are tips that I try to utilize during my depression funks, so I hope you can find 1 or 2 things here that actually do help you. It's important to remember that having low or no energy during this time is completely normal. That's what depression does. It drains you. Don't force yourself to get up and try and do things and then end up overworking yourself. All that will do is cause a burnout that makes the funk last a lot longer. Trust me, I've tried, I've been there, I've tried to just push through it, and all it does is make things worse. So here are some tips for when your depression is getting to the point where it's almost unbearable and you can't do normal everyday things. The first thing I have for you is to take a washcloth bath and or brush your teeth. This is a small action that you can do to help yourself feel a little bit cleaner. I know when I'm going through depression funks, taking showers and stuff like that is something that's really difficult for me to get the energy to do. But even taking a washcloth or a cleansing wipe and wiping down those specific areas that get dirty easily and brushing your teeth will kind of refresh you a little bit. It'll make you feel a little bit cleaner and it might lead to you getting back on track. And it does something that physically takes care of your body, which is something that can be really difficult to do when you're going through a depression funk. But even small actions to take care of your body, like brushing your teeth once, they add up. They really do add up. And one act can turn into many acts. The second thing that you should do is lower your self-expectations. It's hard to be disappointed in yourself when you don't set plans when you feel bad. And I'm not saying to never set plans, never set goals, never make a to-do list. It's not like that. But if you're going through a period of time where your depression is really acting up or you're dissociating or incredibly anxious, making a to-do list only to then not be able to do anything on it really sucks. That feeling hurts. So when you're feeling like this, try to lower the expectations you have set for yourself and realize that, hey, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take a few days to just not do anything. And those do nothing days are really important for everyone, not just people going through mental health issues. The third suggestion I have for you is to stay hydrated. I know that this can be really, really hard, especially if you don't particularly enjoy drinking water, but being dehydrated can make the symptoms you're experiencing from your depression a lot worse. It can make your body feel physically lethargic and gross, and consuming water can help flush toxins, bad energy, bad vibes from your body. It really does. One thing I suggest if you have a hard time getting up to go get some water, fill an old gallon jug or go get a gallon jug from a store full of water. Fill it up once a day and keep it right there by your bed or by your chair, wherever you're sitting. That way you can just refill your water cup when it gets empty and you don't have to physically get up to get more water. I know during my hard days that is something that really does help, because even sometimes just getting out of bed is such a task. So if you make it easier for yourself by having those things right there next to you, things will work out a lot better. The fourth suggestion I have for you is that if you have the energy, do something for yourself that sparks joy. Engage in an interest or a hobby if you can. Even if you don't have a lot of energy, doing something that you enjoy can try and distract you from those really awful depression feelings and emotions. And sometimes it can redirect your brain to think more positively. It can definitely help lift and elevate your mood. And even if it's something very small, like reading 2 pages in a book, it's something that can help you feel more productive, even though you're in a place where it's hard to be the societally accepted version of a productive human. Which, by the way, you don't have to be that kind of a productive human all the time. That's just an unrealistic expectation to have for yourself. My fifth suggestion is to get some rest. These depression funks might just be your body telling you that you've been overworking yourself. Pushing yourself to be crazy productive when you feel like this is only going to make you feel worse in the long run. And through times like this, your body and your brain are begging for you to take a break. And you don't have to feel bad for taking a break. Breaks are normal. A lot of people need them. Most people need them 1 or 2 times a week. You are not a less than human just because you need more breaks than your peers or somebody that you know or look up to. Rest is so vitally important, especially when you're dealing with depression and other mental illnesses. And frankly, it's one of the easiest things that you can do for your brain and your body that is likely to make you feel a little bit better. So if you feel like you need to, that's okay. Take that nap. Spend a day in bed scrolling through your phone, reading a book. It's totally okay. I am giving you permission. You are allowed to do that. I know it can be really difficult, especially when you're dealing with things like intrusive thoughts and worry, but all of the things I have suggested here are just little things that I have done and tried to help my depression funks that have made them a little bit more manageable. Not all of these things might work for you. Maybe none of them work for you, but you'll never know unless you try. And there might be other things that work for you that I didn't mention here, and that's also totally okay. I hope this video was a little bit helpful and that you got something from it. If you'd like to see more YouTube videos from me on all sorts of topics, you can subscribe to this channel. I post over here about once a week. I also have a vlog channel and a channel all about age regression. They are both linked down in the description below. I upload on there a lot more frequently than I upload over here. So if you're really looking for more of my content, that's a good place to go. If you want to keep up with me day to day in between uploads, you can follow me on all social media platforms. The username is @TheRileyKyle. I also have a Ko-Fi linked down below where you can give me a tip for the price of a coffee to help support me, my channel, and my content. All of those tips are so much appreciated and help me live a better life. I love you guys a whole lot, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.